Hello, today we would like to consider the WASSCE 2022, the General Mathematics paper, question number 3. And this is the question. It says a chord subtends an angle of 72 degrees at the center of a circle of radius 24.5 meters. Calculate the perimeter of the minor segment. Take pi to be equal to 22/7. Okay, now this is the question. So let's consider a circle. So let's assume that we have a circle here. Now with this circle, we have to first assume that this is our center. And we have a chord. So let's say this is our chord. Our chord, let's label the chord as, let's say, AB. Okay. And the question is saying that this chord subtends an angle of 72 degrees at the center. So let's assume that the angle that this chord subtends at the center here is 72 degrees. Okay, now the question is asking us to find the perimeter of the minor segment, that is the distance from this point up to this side, and then this line. That is the segment. In fact, it is this shaded portion. So we need to first find the length of that arc. Okay, so first let's find the length of arc AB. And what is the formula for finding the length of an arc? The length of an arc is given as theta over 360 times 2 pi r. That is the formula for finding length of an arc. Now, this arc AB is also subtending the same angle at the center, that is the 72 degrees. Therefore, our theta is going to be 72 degrees. So we are going to have our 72 over 360 times 2 pi. What is our radius? The radius was given in the question to be 24.5. Okay, that is the distance from the center to any points on the circumference. That is the radius. So from O to A is the radius, from O to B is the same radius. Now this is going to give us our 72 over 360 times 2 times our pi. The pi was also given to be 22/7. So this is our r times the radius, and the radius is 24.5. Okay, now per this, if you use a calculator, the calculator is going to give you 30.8 meters as the length of the arc AB. If that is the case, then we are left with the length of the chord AB. That is from this point up to this point. We need the length of this chord. If that is the case, then we can consider triangle AOB. Alright, so let's consider the triangle AOB. So let's assume that this is a triangle AOB, and we know that our length, the side AO, that is from the diagram, AO is the radius, the same as OB, and they have the same length. Okay, in that case, then this side is 24.5. This side too is the same 24.5. Now we want the length AB. We don't forget that the angle at O, this angle was 72. Okay, so what we can do is we can draw a perpendicular from O to AB. Okay, then let's say this side is another variable, let's say x. From what we are having here, from A to X is the same as from X to B, because this triangle is an isosceles triangle, and this perpendicular that we are having here from O to X is going to divide the base line, that is AB, into two equal parts. If that is the case, then we can try finding AX. Don't forget that if OX is a perpendicular, then the angle that we are going to have, that is angle AOX, is going to be half of the 72 degrees. So it means that we are going to get the angle here to be equal to 36, this side to be 36. All right, if that is the case, then let's consider this particular triangle here, where this is our A, this is our X, and then we have this side to be our O, and the angle that we are going to have here is going to be 36. All right. And we know that from OA is also 24.5. So from what we are having here, the angle is 36 degrees. The opposite to that angle is AX. So we have this side to be opposite and then this side to be hypotenuse. Okay, in that case we have O and then H. If you try using the SOHCAHTOA, the sign is going to work for this ratio. So we are going to have our sine theta being equal to opposite over hypotenuse. In that case, then we are going to have our sine 36 being equal to our AX over our hypotenuse, and that is 24.5. We try doing some cross multiplication where the sine 36 is going to multiply the 24, and we're going to have the 1 multiplying the AX. So we are going to have our 24.5 multiplying the sine 36, and this is going to give us our AX. And when you type this on the calculator, we are going to get our AX equal to 14.4. If that is the case, then it means that from A to X is 14.4, and then from X to B it is also 14.4. So if you want length of AB, then this is going to give us AX plus XB, and that is 14.4 plus 14.4, and this is going to give us 28.8. So that is going to be the length of chord AB. Okay, now if you want the perimeter of the segment from what we are having the question, that chord AB plus the arc AB, then we are going to have the perimeter of the minor segment being equal to the length of the chord AB. And the length of the chord AB, we had the 28.8, so it's going to be the 28.8 plus the length of the arc. And what did we get for the length of the arc? The length of the arc, we had 30.8. Okay, so in that case we are going to have the 28.8 plus the 30.8, and this is going to give us our final answer to be equal to 59.6 meters as our final answer. And that is the perimeter of the minor segment that we are having here. All right. So that is how we can solve this question. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.